So smart objects, I want to take a look at that using this image. A lot of times when I'm working on an image, I'll go ahead and create an extra layer just using Control J. So if I do something to this image that's, beyond repair, so to speak, I can always turn that one off, throw that one away actually, and then I still have this image that's untouched. But I want to show you the difference between doing that and using a smart object. And for this example, I'm going to go to Filter, Liquify, and I need to make this a reasonable size. And I'm just going to use this tool at the very top and just kind of push this so it will be very, very obvious what I've done. Maybe even go a little higher. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and now you see the difference between the top layer and this layer. Now if I get unsatisfied with this, if I don't like the results, and I try to go back to Filter, Liquify, and go down to the Reconstruct and try to push it back into place, there's no doing that. There's no going back. So I can't do anything about it. This layer is destroyed if I want to go back to where it was. So that's just an example of difference in using a smart object, because I'm going to show you. I'm just going to throw that in the trash, and I'm going to right click and convert this to a smart object. Now you can still go ahead and create a copy of this if you want to, but the fact is we can do whatever we want with this layer, and it's not going to destroy your image because it's a smart object now, or a smart layer. So now if I go up to Filter and Liquify, and I push this up, got to be on the right tool, and I'm going to shove that way up there, and we'll even go like that. So now you see, as a result of doing this, I have a smart filter here with a mask, so I can kind of mask that if I want to. I also have the Liquify. So if I double click on Liquify, I bring Liquify back up, and I can push it still yet any way I want to. But what I really want to do is go to Reconstruct Tool, and I can just go over all of that stuff. I didn't have to go over it all. I could have undone any part of it I wanted to, but you'll see what I'm doing here in a second. So it all goes away. That is the beauty of using smart filters and smart objects. So if I go back here again, just to make sure we are all on the same page here, there I've really messed it up again. Double click on Liquify again, go back there, go to Reconstruct, and we can undo all that. You just can't do that with a regular layer. And so consider using, converting things to smart layers, using smart objects and so forth, and I think you'll save yourself a lot of heartache. And just taking a layer and throwing it completely away, anything that you did on that layer is just gone. So the work you did is lost. This way you can basically undo or partially undo, and you've got a mask built in as well. Hopefully that was helpful. Smart objects versus just making copies of a layer. Hopefully you see the benefit involved with that. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.